Hey guys, it's GHP, and we just had a new spoiler, or I guess promo is the word I'm going for. We're here on stream, and we're going to talk about Brenn, Chronicler of Ages. So this is the new promo. They're trying to release one every month, I believe. This one's quite interesting. So it's a 2-mana 1/3 in Praxis. Okay, Praxis has some good 2-drops already in Trailmaker and Temple Scribe. Regardless of what deck, those are just good cards. And then the first time you play a spell on your turn, you get +1 power this turn. And increases ability by 1. So, what this card says is, I want you to play me in a spell-based Praxis deck that wants to use cards like Kindle. Now there's something on this card that is problematic for people who want to play combo cards, and that's the word first. If this was whenever, I would try to build some sort of storm deck, but there isn't a grape shot in this game currently. The fact that this is Praxis is kind of weird. I don't think Moment wants it, Darkest. I just don't think Moment wants creatures that are 2-mana 1/3s that die to Hailstorm. This is 2-mana do nothing. I do think like a deck that actually would want this, you want to kill this card immediately. It does generate power. The one issue is you still don't actually gain any power like the first time you cast a spell. So for example, if I go turn 2 this, I can go turn 3 Torch Dawnwalker. And then the next turn I could go turn 4 Torch Wellbear Behemoth. I can do that. That's a pretty nutty scenario, but that is a world that exists. Just talk about regular Praxis. Now, the problem with this card is it's only on your turn. It's super low impact when it enters, and we don't actually have the cards to really make you care about this. Like, this is trying to tell you to ramp via spells, and that's telling you to play cards like Kindle, Trail Stories, etc. But we don't have any payoff to be in a deck like that right now. So let's pretend we were in a world where we have this payoff to play some sort of Storm-like deck, or a Spells Matter combo or control deck. And I don't mean like temporal, I mean like a real deck that actually cares about you casting spells, drawing a lot more cards than that deck does with channels, and also being a real thing. Find the Way and Secret Page really care about this? Find the Way doesn't. Well, why do either of those cards care about Brenn? Like, what does he do for us, I guess? My concern with this card right now is the cards around it. I think this card has some powerful text, but I have a feeling it's not playable because of the cards around it. So if we had cards to make this card good, it might be okay. Its stats are okay, you know, to play against aggro and stuff. Although, what's aggro in Eternal right now? I think this card has potential in the future. I don't think this card has any potential right now with the current set of cards. I am curious where chat disagrees with me. That's kind of why I'm waiting on Darkest to get back, because I am very curious what they have to say. Overall, I think this card is a little bit too low impact for the cards we have right now. And this kind of has the same issue as the Praxis Champion does, where you can ramp conditionally. A conditional ramp isn't particularly good. For example, Mysterious Orb is just a really, really bad card. And the reason for it is you're investing a card that is meant to ramp you, and this is a ramp card. And you're investing into a ramp card that doesn't always ramp you. If Trailmaker or Initiate of the Sands had a condition where they don't ramp you, you'd never touch them again. Now, those are very good cards. Why would you want to reanimate this card? Wouldn't you rather just reanimate something that does something when it enters instead of this type of card? Like, how do I explain this? You could ramp this and that gives you power. But when, like, this isn't permanent power either. Yeah, I agree. This card is a I need to win the game with something. This is the type of card that needs a Tendrils of Agony type of effect to go with it. I know I keep mentioning Storm cards, but that's what this type of card reads to be like. If you play Magic, this is like playing Brawl. Currently, you know, a little different text, but that style. My verdict right now is that this card is unplayable. Braxis doesn't care. The power creep in this game overshoots this card by a mile, and I think most decks would rather play Tempo Scribe or some other card draw in place of this. I also just think this card is worse than Power Stone, and I think Power Stone is... Well, Power Stone's a really good card at times, and Power Stone is not conditional rip, and I think the fact that this is conditional just means I don't want to play it. Yeah, of course Projo is going to want to ramp with stuff like this, but why not just play Power Stone or Secret Pages or Initiative Ends or Trailmaker or something that does something? So overall, the more I talk about it, the less I think this card is playable. I'm just going to say I think this is another one of these, low impact rep cards that doesn't actually see any play because it's conditional rep, unlike other rep cards. But that's kind of where I am right now. I would love to be wrong because cards like this are cool. I love the design of this card, but I don't think it's good. So now I want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks for, of course, Twitch chat for giving me more things to say and things to disagree with. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you with our next one.